welcome to the stage our next comedian, Darien Brown, everybody, yeah!
Alrighty, let's just put Posh Spice over here for a second. Yes. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's disappointing. It's a child. No, but anyway, how you guys doing? You good?
Yeah.
Alright, excellent, excellent. Now, first thing to clarify, this is my actual voice. This is the way I speak. Yeah. And, despite having this particular sounding voice, I am from this country. I was born and raised in Australia. I just have a very different tone to most Australians, obviously. But the thing is, whenever I meet people for the first time, they often misconstrue the tone for being an accent when it isn't. Because as soon as I meet people, they'll just be like, oh, that's an interesting accent. Oh, you must be from the US. Oh, you must be from the UK. Oh, you must be from New Zealand. Fuck off. I draw the line there. But people will still ask me, like, oh, if you claim to be where you're from, why do you have that sounding voice or accent? And this is what I tell people every single time, and it's also a little bit true, that when I was... Yeah, don't get ahead of me, mate. Wait for the punchline like we practiced. And whenever I tell people that when I was 14 and going through the voice-breaking stages of puberty, God thought it would be funny to not only make my voice deeper, but to also change its nationality. Like some sort of cruel practical joke. But no, another thing I should tell you about myself is I'm autistic. I have Asperger's syndrome. It's a high-functioning form of autism. And I just want to let you know, just for the record, I've been living with this disability all my life. And what I can't stand is how people still treat it nowadays like it's a disease. The biggest example are those celebrity mums in America who claim that their child had contracted autism off an immunization vaccine. And to those people, I'd just like to say, go fuck yourself. Because autism is something you are either born with or diagnosed with at a young age. It's not something you catch, like the flu. Because I don't know about you lot, but never have I been stuck with a dodgy needle and I've just been like, ow! I don't know what's going on, but somehow I've become more intelligent and all my Lego towers are colour coordinated. But it's nice to be back in Sydney, my hometown, and yeah, give us a cheer if you're from Sydney. Yeah, and because that was the most unenthused response by me ever. I love you all. Let's touch each other. No, but you know what happened was a while ago. It's nice to be back in Sydney because a while ago I was in Newcastle doing a show, and for anyone who hasn't been to Newcastle, I was over there. Get this, in Newcastle, they have a lighthouse that's shaped like a penis. Honestly, you cannot make this shit up. You really can't. And I was there for a couple of days. I asked some of the locals why they have this particular structure. And their response was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard. They just simply went, in case the Queen comes to visit. What? It's at one point, the mayor of Newcastle, heard the news that the Queen was coming down, just went in a frenzy, right, everybody, well, the Queen's coming down to Newcastle, right, first things first, better get the architect to build a massive cock. Yeah, I forgot to mention a symptom of Asperger's is not knowing what's funny, because I actually thought that bit was funny. But I should let you know that I'm single. No. Yeah. And I've been trying to get back into the dating game lately, and so I went to my dad recently for some dating advice. And what he did was he told me an old phrase that's perfectly suitable for dating, but the thing is he had misinterpreted the phrase just a little bit, because this is what he had said. Like, son, you just gotta buck up and get back on the whore. I'm sorry, what now? I was like, what? I was like, sorry, did you say to get back on the whore? He's like, yeah. I'm like, don't you mean get back on the horse? He's like, get back on the horse. Darien, that's disgusting. Fair point. But no, I've just been, it's nice to see that. Are there any couples in the audience? Just give us a cheer, like couples. Yeah, any single people? See how happier they sound? But it's just like, cause I like the fact that there are couples like in the room and that they're like genuinely like in a relationship and together. Cause I actually had that for a little bit. Like, but sad to mention, my girlfriend is in fact in a better place. Oh no, she's not dead. We've just been broken up for 2 years, so she's just dead to me. And I should let you know I live with my mum at the moment, which is quite sad. But yeah, don't patronize me. But like the thing is though, I love my mum, and like despite the fact, and I know that's not often mentioned in stand-up comedy, but what the hell, I'm mentioning it. And like even though my mum has gotten on my nerves at times and nearly driven me to the brink of insanity, I'll always be grateful towards her because she's given me some really handy bits of advice over the years. I still remember it to this day, like things like, now Darien, whatever you do, don't drink and drive, don't smoke, don't do drugs, and if you're ever at an orgy, stay away from the buffet. If you're offended by that, strap in. But just like to mention one more thing just before I go. Like, I do love to travel, but it's just such a hassle nowadays whenever I go to the airport because, like, whenever I'm at the airport, I don't know why it's such a scary environment because, like, anything you can think about packing, it's always going to be on the declaration form because it's a possible weapon. And how far is it going to go? What, are they going to start banning pornography? I can just imagine that being on the form, like, do you have any, like, firearms? No. Do you have any dangerous chemicals? No. Do you have more than $10,000 in cash? No. Do you have any gratuitous magazines, DVDs, or any other items of a sexual nature? Oh, crap. Kim Kardashian, don't make a sound. But anyway, I love doing comedy. It's such a great thrill. Some people believe comedy's so good it's even better than sex. I should know because no one's ever complained about my joke being too short. Well, anyway, Harold Park Hotel, you guys have been fantastic. I've been Darien Brown. Thank you very much. Good night.
That was great. Darien Brown, everyone. Yeah.